Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. We're going to be talking with Tina. I am Tina Fleece and I am the accounting coordinator at Essential Corporation. My guests today are Sherry and Katie. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to give you a little background on my position at Essential and why we need another intern. So as the accounting coordinator, I am in charge of the accounts payable and receivable. So we have employees who respond to businesses when there is a problem. I'm going to give you just a quick example. Say the Starbucks bathroom overflows. We have an employee who is going to find a technician that will respond to this job and we'll pay them. But my job is to make sure that that job gets paid for and we get paid for by Starbucks. So I'm the middleman for finding all these techs. Currently we have an intern who's going back to school. He has been working with us 40 hours a week, which is full time. Now he's going back to 20 hours a week. He's paid $10 an hour. So here you can see with two interns, he was worth at value $20 an hour. But if we cut his time in half and his wages in half, we're able to hire an intern, which would be really beneficial to myself and the other 3 employees. So what I'm hoping to do as a quota, we have $500,000 a week that we need to do, which is then $100,000 daily. Between the 4 of us, that's $25,000 a day. I have to make sure that all these accounts are paid and received. We have to make the accounts balance, make sure they match up, and then we're going to send out checks every Friday. We have to build a great rapport with our techs because if we don't pay them on time, they can get jobs by other companies. We find reasonable wages and amounts that we can pay them so we can make money from Starbucks or Bath & Body Works or whoever it may be that our clients are. So this way we can make everyone happy across the board. Right now with our interns, we had just the one. We were able to get him, he's just so in sync with all of our employees. He knows his job. He makes sure the bills are out, he double checks over our accounts, make sure everything's just kind of balanced. It's nice to have someone look over and double check. Even, this is beneficial for him for schooling. It's good resume builder, and he's a prospective employee for our company. Right now he's just interning, but how great would it be to have somebody that you were paying minimally at $10 an hour to then you hire them on as an employee who already has a background of the company. He knows people, he knows our work ethic and what's expected. So what I'm hoping is if we can get another intern just to fill that void, we had that gap anyways. It will be great for them, it will be great for us. I'm really hoping that with this intern, with our workloads of 4 people, $25,000 quota a day, even if we still each individually reach our 25,000 quota, but all just the minor details that many people don't see, not just us taking the phone calls, recording it into our systems, balancing it, because we have checks and balances. Everyone checks over everybody else's work. With this intern, they can cut out the time of the printing, the billing, the stamping. If we constantly have 40 hours a week of that, so 20 with our one intern and 20 with another, we'll be all ahead of time. Because each employee here is paid salary, they don't really care so much on our hourly base if we're there for a long time or not, but we can be more efficient in an 8-hour day versus a 10-hour day with an intern helping to organize all our documents and our bills, and then our techs will be being paid on time. That's great rapport. We then can constantly be more efficient across the board. So we are constantly on the phone setting times, dates, appointments with our employees who are also meeting with the techs. Things can happen at any point in time, any instance, so it's so easy for us to each hit our quota of $25,000 a day as an employees. But with an intern, we can even be worth more than $500,000 quota a week. We could then even hit $30,000 a day as each employee, just having an extra, head into our budget and our jobs and everything that we do. Let's see. Since we do only have one intern who is just great, we've always had success with all our interns. I think that should be more convincing why we have another intern. They've never not done us wrong, not helped us be more efficient. So another intern, and if we can prove that this one intern who did once have 40 hours, that we have 2 interns and we are increasing our productivity, we could even look ahead at more interns down the road. We could even, as a company, get more interns. I mean, we're already ahead paying our interns $10 an hour. There are people that don't even get paid internships. So I don't think it should be that hard to be paying an intern $10 an hour for an extra 20 hours a week, which we're already giving up. So what we're doing here is nothing. We're not stretching our means. We are always within budget because our quota is 500,000 and we tend to go past it on a weekly basis anyways. We have the extra funds for an intern. Plus, I can't even stress how important it would be to have an intern who we're paying $10 an hour, who will most likely graduate in the near future, 1, 2, if max 4 years. We can have that intern work for our company and hopefully build a good rapport with them. They build a good rapport with us, and they'll want to take a job and a promotion here at Essential. So now, since our current intern has done such a great job and is leaving due to school at 20 hours a week, we could hire an intern for 20, and maybe when he is done with school or summer when he can come back full-time 40, we will have earned the extra money to keep that 20-hour-a-week part-time intern. So then we have 60 hours a week, but it would be great for our company and for our future at Essential Corporation. So I hope that you guys all have a good grasp on why an intern would be great for Essential, a second intern, still at 40 hours a week. How do you guys feel about the intern? Do you guys have any questions anything for me? Yes, Katie?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why not an additional employee rather than an additional intern?
Because our employees are salary, so we can guarantee the 20 hours a week at $10 an hour. Intern, as far as salary, they're not qualified, and even if we did reach out someone, why not make your perfect employee as an intern versus finding someone on the job training? We can train for basically $10 an hour, and we're building, somebody who's going to college. We're building their future and potentially at Essential. What about you, Sherry? What can I do for you?
I have a question. Why only one additional intern? Why not 6 more?
Well, actually, that's a good question. In my, what I was saying in my speech previously, we do have just the one now, part-time, 20 hours, and I'm looking to get another one for 20 hours, which is 40 hours. With that, once our part-time wants to come back come summer when he's not in school for 40 hours, we will then have that extra intern that we were giving him 20 hours a week. We can't just let him go, especially if they're going to do a great job for our company. So we could totally work our way up to getting more and more interns, but right now we just need the one. We need to get our 40 hours in. Maybe come summer, if we have 60 hours of intern because of the 40-hour week guy coming back in our 20s, we could eventually, at only $10 an hour, we could potentially get more interns, but currently we just need to fill our 40 hours a week. And that's all for you guys. Thank you.